Good evening and welcome to the BOK Center, downtown Tulsa. Mike Ziegenhorn with you on this Saturday night, and it's time for indoor football. The Tulsa Oilers hosting the Massachusetts Pirates. Both teams coming in at 7-6 and tied basically for fourth place in the conference. The Oilers are in fifth because Massachusetts holds the tiebreaker. They beat them 3 weeks ago, and in that game, quarterback TJ Edwards suffered a season-ending injury and is done. That means last 2 weeks ago, they only scored 7 points because they were using a backup quarterback with very little experience. Tonight, though, the Oilers have a new quarterback. We'll talk about that in just a minute. Tulsa comes in. They've lost 4 of their last 5. Massachusetts has won 5 of their last 6. Must-win game for the Oilers tonight. Trying to make history. 3rd year in the league. They are in a position this late in the season for the first time in those 3 years to have a shot at making the playoff, but it all starts tonight in a big playoff game. Sam Castronova has come into the team. They've
the final week of the season just as well. It's going to be a barn burner of a situation every single night. It's going to be bedlam, to say the least. So,
yeah, absolutely.
What do we have here as coin toss result, Tom?
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be receiving here. And so, you know, you're looking on the sideline as well. You saw Robinson throwing. That's what I was kind of a 2-quarterback system, and not necessarily 50-50, but maybe a bit in favor of Castronova, maybe an 80-20 or even like a 70-30
I would have
situation.
to imagine that Sam Castronova will see the field first. That is, at least from what we can gather as far as the best information we have, that's going to be the case. But we'll have to see if any game time decisions have been made in the opposite regard of that. Either way, we've got a good one on tap here tonight. Kenji Bahar on the other side was an unstoppable force at quarterback for the Pirates not long ago. How to anchor playoffs over the Pirates? Well, to stop that bleeding and to gain a hold of their playoff hopes, that's on the agenda here today for Tulsa. Gotta find a way to attack the balanced offense of the Pirates. Puka Williams, he's well known in the state of Oklahoma for his performance in Norman against the Oklahoma Sooners back in 2018. He put up over 200 yards, multiple touchdowns in that game. Puka Williams at running back is dangerous, the former Kansas Jayhawk, and everybody that loves the Crimson and Cream and our Sooners fans certainly know that.
Yeah, I can't lie that and not say that I'm excited to see Puka Williams on a football field. You know, an East Coast guy myself, but I remember that game too, so that says really levels as to how national that game was for Puka Williams. Now we see him here with the Massachusetts Pirates as we're about to get kickoff underway here from Ross Moore and the Oilers.
Ross Moore will kick it off. The Oilers will send their defense out first after this kickoff. Back deep to return the Pirates to get the ball to begin the day. Going left to right are the Pirates, right to left the Oilers in their all gold pants, socks, and jerseys with black helmets. The Pirates all navy and turquoise helmets. We are underway from the BOK Center, breaking on out. A good dart up past the 20, past the 25, and a tremendous beginning to the day for the likes of Stephen McBride on the return. The Napoleonville, Louisiana native will allow great field position. Offside on the Oilers. A little bit of an added verbiage to the yardage gain there at the end of the run. Well, here's your scenario. Kenji Bahar makes his way on out, and the Oilers have to deal with what is a very, very good offense from the 19-yard line in their own territory to begin the day. They do get the ball to start the second half. That's the nice thing, but no easy task.
That's the problem to start this game as well. It's been a problem all season. Is this special team starting off? Need to start off on the right foot. Having this high-powered offense start 19 yards away from scoring their first touchdown of the game is not a great start. So hopefully that does shape up for Tulsa. We know Marvin Jones has been trying to switch some things up to take care of that problem as well.
Bahar takes the snap and a handoff to Williams. In the backfield, he's absolutely leveled. Oh, what a start. The Oilers are off and running early. Williams is absolutely lambasted in the backfield.
Yeah, it looks like that was Trey Smalls and Petway. Petway, they've seen his first action of the season, usually up here helping with play calling. And now he's on the field, and that was a big hit to make sure. Trey Smalls definitely stopped him, but Dylan Petway made sure he ended up on the ground.
Dylan Petway, 5'10", 230 pounds. The Georgia native certainly made his presence felt early at the linebacker position. His first game action in quite some time. A snap by Bahar. Bahar throws over the middle. He's got his man. And it's caught right near the markers. It's going to be enough, just shy. It's going to be third down and very, very short early on today. A great snag in his first of most likely many, as he's going to get targeted quite a bit here today. Thomas Owens out of Florida.
And it looks like they might target Sedarius Doss early as well. That was him. He made the tackle on that one. Doss did. And that's immediately that position group that I talked about in pregame. Going to need to see them start off on the right foot, make sure that they take advantage of this defensive opportunity. This defensive line has been really good all season. Linebackers, obviously, a two-linebacker set here for Oilers early on.
Bahar with Williams in the backfield. Hands off to Williams. He's got the edge and the first down. It's first and goal now for the Pirates. It didn't take much, just one first down to get inside of that red zone here today. As now we see the first scoring threat of the night right at the 5-yard line. A lot of options here. Puka Williams, he is somebody that is incredibly shifty. He could be standing flat-footed at the 5-yard line. You could have the entire team coming at him, and he'll find a way to slip through. This is the kind of player that he is, not only at the college level, but he's been that in the indoor football league. It's an empty backfield, however, as Bahar is there by himself. Don't be surprised if he likes to use his legs just as well. A handoff on a streak play. There is Smalls again, and Petway on top of it. Second time of the day.
Man, Trey Smalls is shaping up to have one of those games. He's had about 2 or 3 of those here in front of this home crowd. He's been unstoppable. This looks like, as of right now on this first drive, even if they do end up scoring, Trey Smalls as an individual is going to be a huge problem for that Massachusetts offensive line moving forward in this one.
Tio Redding on a jet sweep had nowhere to go. Trey Smalls and Dylan Petway. What a start to your day. Second down, and what is 8 to go to the goal line. Puka Williams to the left of Bahar. Kenji Bahar will motion his 3 receivers on the left, faking the pitch, looking, he's got time to throw, checks down wide on this throw, tipping off the finger of Puka Williams, and incomplete. It's third down and goal from the 8 now.
And there's a fine line there. Trey Harvey delivering their hit a little bit after the play. Not necessarily a foul, I won't say that, but you got to make sure that you walk that line of making sure they feel it when they have those opportunities to make a catch, but make sure that you don't draw penalties and give them an automatic first. So definitely not a foul in any way, shape, or form from Trey Harvey there. Just made me think that moving forward, you need to make sure to toe that line of making sure that they feel it, but not causing unnecessary penalties.
Third down and 8. Bahar, low snap, handles it, looks to the right, fade route. One-on-one, is it caught? It looks like it is. It's a touchdown. Into the stands, and the Pirates backs against the wall on their goal situation, and they find the end zone, the first score of the day.
That was one of the best catches I've ever seen, if that does stand as a catch. Obviously caught on the field as one right now, but I mean, wow, I thought that ball was completely out of bounds and we were looking at a 4th down here and a potential field goal, but now they're going to look for a field goal. It's going to be worth 1 point on that extra point instead of a touchdown.
What a job done today by the Pirates early. Facing a test in the run game, they have gone nowhere, and yet one of the better catches you'll see. 6-0 start for the Pirates. The extra point on. No problem. It's 7-0. The Oilers will get the ball for the first time tonight, upcoming, and well, implications certainly in the playoffs in the Eastern Conference are on the line tonight, and that is the start you want if you're the Pirates. 7-6 record, tied with the Oilers, and you own that tiebreaker right now with the 1-0 record against Tulsa on the season. And you did what you needed to do with your first drive of the day. You did not get to defer to the second half, but you take advantage of that opening drive.
Yeah, there was some life from the Tulsa defense. Don't get us wrong. There's definitely a couple tackles for losses by Trey Smalls, and Dylan Petway had a nice debut drive at that point. Got some tips from his defensive coordinator as he was stepping off, his associate defensive coordinator, I should say. But it's the Oilers' offense time now. They have to make sure that they're going to answer. This is a Massachusetts Pirates team that don't be shocked that they put up a lot of points. It's going to be about the defense for the Tulsa making 1 or 2 stops and making sure that their offense, regardless of who's at quarterback, just keep pace with this Massachusetts offense and make sure that they go toe-to-toe with them on almost every drive. You're talking about a one-position opportunity where, you know, if the defense makes a stop and Massachusetts come away with 0, if it's that tie game, you need to take that lead if you're Tulsa because of how dangerous this wide receiver corps for Massachusetts is. I mean, we quite literally just saw that on the first drive with a catch like that.
It's one of the better wide receiver corps you're going to find in the IFL, and it was a matchup between these two teams last go-round that saw the Oilers go 4 straight drives without points. Offensively, you can't have days like that anymore. And it was the second half in particular that Tulsa really struggled to stop the Pirates' offense. Well, they're off to a hot start today. That's try number 1. You gave them great field position as well off the kickoff, something head coach Marvin Jones has been frustrated with and is really trying to find a way to clean up that special teams unit. Kickoff, back deep to return. It's Juju Augustine, a name we haven't mentioned here yet today, but has been all over the stat sheet all campaign long. A champion in 2018 with the Iowa Barnstormers, and he's trying to fight his way into the postseason with this group this year. In his first season as an Oiler, this kickoff is back through the end zone into the Oilers bench. And so we see the first opportunity offensively of the day for Tulsa. And it is Sam Castronova to make his Oilers debut at quarterback. Signed this past week. Sam Castronova has been a dominant force at the Indoor Football League level, leading the Albany Empire back in the NAL in 2022 and 2023 to championships before, of course, starring in the IFL with the San Antonio Gunslingers last year. Did great work there and is coming off of an undefeated championship season in 2025 in the AF1. Castronova barely.
Are you sure? I've been doing homework all day. Since 3:15. Something like 9.
let's take a pause. You probably got a good 30 minutes. So take a 10-minute break. Go get some ice cream or go eat with dad. And then from 9 to 9:30, finish up what you can. And then show us more. Be right. That's all you can do. Are you okay filming the show? I think the other thing is, you have a photo. I mean, isolate. Take the notes you have, take a 10-minute break, and then come back and read your own thing. Thanks so much. And taking care of your skin is like brushing your teeth and like deodorant, okay? So like, I feel like it's part of hygiene. So it's kind of like you were like, I'm like, brush your teeth, and you're like, don't do it. It's kind of like taking care of your skin is, and your teeth, and deodorant, and your cologne, washing your bottom, like it's all part of like being human.
Say to not be fun, it's an magic in my head. Sean, at school. Who are you? The name's Sadie. The name's Sadie, yeah.
Yeah.
Stank race and rocky body. I was really hard. Stinky ugly.
Kira, can I bring your saunas in? Okay, I'm just gonna throw them out. You okay? You don't look it, do you? Are you? Go lay down. That doesn't mean stay on your device for another hour, though, right?
I'm going faster now. But I'll probably do it half the time, but still, it's gonna be like 5 hours.
I don't understand how you miss one day of school.
What?
I don't understand how you missed one day of school and you're that far behind. Oh.
And everyone did this before. It's just they failed the test on it. Because they didn't get happy notes, so I'm getting good notes. For the test. Yeah, I already did. Okay, so that's pretty good. I don't think it's 2 behind.